Come on, go downstairs. We are live, baby. We are live. Come on, Christy. We are live, baby. We are live. Live and direct, live and direct, live and direct, live and direct. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Raw Tech is in the building. I gotta put the computer to charge, guys. The computer is at 30%, but it's all right because I got the charger right here, right next to me. So we're gonna get this computer charged up, baby, while we're live streaming. Yeah. I thought I broke the computer for a second, guys. I was about to be mad. I kind of pulled it too hard when I was opening, opening it. And my fingernails, I gotta cut my nails. They're like long and they went in between the screen and I heard something go. Oh, like, oh Jesus Christ, the new computer. I only had it for 3 months and it's gone already. That's crazy. I was about to be mad at myself. Because I did buy this on Black Friday. So this computer is technically 3 months old. We're in January and I bought it in November. Yeah, bro, we are live. So people are asking me about the T-Mobile home internet. Guys, the T-Mobile home internet, ever since I got the new router, it's been working great. Like I like to say, if you guys are, a family that only has like two or three TVs, well, ah, I would say, yeah, two to three TVs and you're going to be streaming on the TV and that's it. But don't think you could use T-Mobile home internet like you could with regular cable internet because that's strongly not a possibility and that's not something that I'm going to recommend ever that you do. Christy, no, because you were just crying to come in here. Now you're crying to leave. No, no, nope. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're not going to go downstairs and fight with Shadow. So guys, like I said, for minimal use, like if you have a business like a pizzeria or something like that, you need to run the internet to your cash register because most of these cash registers nowadays run on internet. And you want to, watch YouTube on the customers and all that. Yeah, basic utilization like that. If you're a gamer and you're gonna be just gaming for the meanwhile and maybe have your TV off while you're gaming, then yeah, but you can't abuse the crap out of T-Mobile home internet like if it was regular internet. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You'll go through your gigs faster, and T-Mobile only guarantees 1.2 terabytes. So that 1.2 terabytes is whether you're a business customer or a regular, postpaid consumer. So nothing changes with the threshold. Okay. So the threshold for business and consumers, the same thing, 1.2 terabytes. So if you want to go happy and run all these devices and use your the 1.2 terabytes before your billing cycle's over, then your speeds are going to get decreased to like, I don't know, maybe like 350 megs. So then you're not going to be able to multitask as much as you want to. You get what I'm saying? So you always got to put that in mind. Christy, be quiet, bro. You were just trying to come in here before I even started the live stream. Come here. Come here. Come here. Boy. Come here. Come here. You took a bath and everything. Oh, come here. Come here, Christy. Come here. You need to stop crying, bro, because then your hair gets all dirty right there. So, like I said, guys, for minimal use, you could definitely have T-Mobile home internet, but you can't just go buck wild and activate all these devices and be playing Xbox online or PlayStation online and expect to get the best out of it. I would say as much as devices on T-Mobile home internet, I would stay max of three TVs and two or three other devices. Yeah, you're right about that, TJ. You're definitely right about that. So, like I said, I like the experience that I'm having with T-Mobile home internet. It is definitely a great one, and I recommend it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute the mic real quick, but I'm here. Yeah, guys. So I'm back. I did then when you guys hear Grizzly and Shadow barking at each other, arguing back and forth. As far as both, cool, but it's just limited on their correct, correct. So yeah, uh, oh man, definitely something you got to think about. I named this live stream mobile life because it's true. Most of our life is on the damn cell phone, or on something mobile. You know what I'm saying? Something portable. You know what I'm saying? So you know, even your home internet. It's basically mobile related if you have freaking T-Mobile home internet like I do as a secondary option because my first option is Verizon Files. And of course, I'm not using T-Mobile home internet to do this live stream because I pay a lot to Verizon Files. I told you guys that I got the T-Mobile home internet to test it out for you guys to see how the journey was going to go and how everything was going to turn out. That's the main reason why I got the T-Mobile home internet. But I did not get the home internet to replace my fiber. So, what's up, Walter? What's good, bro? So I know you guys could see that the home internet is working great. I was expecting to get more views on that video, but I guess people didn't care, too much to see, the T-Mobile home internet speed test. To be completely honest with you guys, because I only got a little bit of views, not as much as I thought I would get. But yeah, I would tell you now the best way to go is to get your own 5G unlocked internet box. Gotcha. hmm so there's different routers you can get from T-Mobile for T-Mobile home internet. I mean, it's like I said, it's a great option. It's a great option for use. My brother loves it. He got T-Mobile home internet, but when from Metro, he's getting it from Metro, and he's getting like I don't know, like what, like a couple hundred. He's probably using like 300 to 500 gigs a month. With all the streaming he does and all the web browsing he does. So it's not pushing T-Mobile to the threshold because even Metro's threshold is 1.2 terabytes. So that goes across the board. It's not like, I thought that me as a business customer, I would get more because according to to other sources, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna mention nobody. I'm just gonna say according to other sources, other YouTubers that have T-Mobile business home internet, they said they have seen slowdowns after 2.2 terabytes. They have noticed a decrease in speed, but it's been after 2.2 terabytes. So I don't know why T-Mobile customer care, why T-Mobile business customer care, and T-Mobile business, well, not really business customer care, business tech support for home internet would tell me it's 1.2 if it's really 2.2. It really doesn't make any sense. I mean, I would expect for mines to have a bigger threshold because I am a a business customer, so that would make sense. That is a business customer that would give you at least one more terabyte, instead of 1.2 terabytes, 2.2 terabytes. And that's why I'm leaning more towards the people that have been testing T-Mobile home internet for more than a year in different parts. The other one is in Texas, the other one is in like Arizona somewhere. The other person that I've seen on YouTube talking about that they got 2.2 terabytes, and after 2.2 terabytes, it would slow down. Some people might not think that's not fair, but there has to be a difference between business and regular consumer, guys. You need to understand that. There's got to be a line drawn, because what's gonna make me want to be a T-Mobile home internet user if I'm getting the same thing that the same thing that I would get as a regular postpaid customer. You know what I'm saying? Like what would make me want to have T-Mobile home internet if I'm going to get the same, the same treatment as a regular postpaid customer or Metro with 1.2 terabytes. So I'm thinking it's more the lines of 2.2 terabytes as a business customer. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, these people had it for longer than me. I do watch other content creators and listen to their feedback and what has been their experience with the T-Mobile home internet. And you guys could search it up on YouTube. You don't have to take my word for it. And you'll see other customers that have T-Mobile business saying after 2.2 terabytes, I have noticed reduced speeds on T-Mobile business 5G home internet. But that's after 2.2 terabytes. 2.2 terabytes is basically 2,200 gigs. That's not a little bit of gigs, guys. That's a lot of gigs that you are using. So at that rate, then yeah, you could have a couple of devices on here, running and all this and doing that because that's a lot of gigs. But when you're using a lot of devices and you're going hard on the internet, then of course you're gonna consume that type of data really fast. I have T-Mobile home internet for business, but the oh, I got the white box and I have no problems with it at all. It's just that the box maybe does not support a bunch of devices on it. Oh, gotcha. From what I remember, the business care told me that you guys have a higher threshold on the network. Yeah, that I mean that's how it's supposed to be, bro. That's how it's supposed to be. Definitely. And I don't know what's up with StreamYard now. It's going crazy. It says I got 0 people watching. I got 2 people watching. Then I'll have 7 people watching. I don't know what's up with StreamYard right now. But it. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, TJ. When it comes to threshold with with the internet, or even the you know the abuse that I could take on the business line on my T-Mobile business line should be on a higher threshold than regular customer. Than if I was a regular postpaid customer. Is what I'm trying to say. Because look at this. In 16 hours, I got 3 likes and 39 views. That's crazy. I got more views speed testing cricket. It's crazy. And then on this other video, I got freaking 135 views and 11 likes. But hey, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. So I know now now that I've been talking about the T-Mobile home internet for 14 minutes, I also want to tell you guys that cricket is doing a big thing. They emailed me and I got a chance to win tickets to WrestleMania. Yes, you heard it here. Cricket is a big sponsor of the WWE. So I'm getting like tickets to go to I got a chance to win tickets to go to WrestleMania. So check your email if you're a cricket customer because and it says tickets with an S, not one ticket. It shows like 3. So it'll be you and 3 other people that can experience the WrestleMania. That feels like a Super Bowl, the Super Bowl of WWE. WrestleMania. So if you're a cricket customer, you got a chance to win that. So check your email if you're a cricket customer and see what's up, guys. Seriously, see what's up. But yeah, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I see I'm now at 53,600. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, appreciate the subs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is, guys. Got a chance to win WrestleMania tickets. I have a question for you, Alex. And fiber for T-Mobile comes in your area. Are you going to get it or going to skip Out. Skip out. Skip two kisses. Well, to tell you the truth, TJ, um, I seriously owe loyalty to Verizon. To be completely honest, I owe loyalty to Verizon because of the nice gestures they've done for me. So I would say I would still keep files. To be completely honest, I would still keep files, even if T-Mobile fiber was here. I say, look, wherever T-Mobile has fiber that you can get it, opt into it, man. T-Mobile got killer deals right now on their fiber. It's freaking what is it, $65 a month or $75 a month for 1 gig over 1 gig on fiber. So definitely T-Mobile got really great deals on their fiber going on right now. And I think you guys should be really taking advantage of it. I really do think, you guys should take advantage. If you got T-Mobile fiber in your area, opt into it. $75 a month, 1 gig over 1 gig. I'm paying Verizon 100 plus tax for 1 gig over 1 gig. So I think if you got the opportunity and you watch this live stream and you got the opportunity to get the T-Mobile fiber, get it. Fiber's the best thing since Wonder Bread. And I'm being serious, guys. So, like I was saying yesterday too, man, like companies need to give better upgrade deals to their companies to their customers when it comes to prepaid. Seriously, I feel like a lot of prepaid companies are not doing what they need to do to keep somebody happy. I feel like Cricket is making a strive going the right direction. You know what I'm saying? They are giving you a discount on certain phones as a Cricket loyal customer when you upgrade. So, everything everything with upgrading, it's what keeps a customer happy. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it is it is good to keep your customers happy, especially if you want to keep them. Especially if you want to keep them, you definitely have to make your customers happy. So I think that's a great way to keep the churn down on prepaid is to give your loyal customers on prepaid, whether it's Visible, whether it's Boost, whether it's US Mobile. Well, I can't even talk about US Mobile because they don't even give you great deals to port in, so they're out of here. I'm talking to Boost, I'm talking to Cricket, I'm talking to Visible, Metro, the main four. I'm talking to Total. You guys need to start giving customers better upgrade deals. You know, especially the customers that are faithful. Well, anyway, Total has the program that if you stay with them for 12 months, they'll give you what is it, $100 off your next phone for upgrade. So Total is doing something about it because something is better than nothing. But we got the other carriers that are not doing anything about it, that are not caring about your loyalty and just say, you know what? He can stay with us if he wants to, and if he doesn't want to, oh well, who gives a crap? And I feel like that kind of mentality is disrespectful to the consumer, to the customer. I feel like, you should be happy that you got a loyal customer and you should be willing to, take a hit, just like you take a hit when you get a new customer and you give them this incredible deal, you need to do the same thing with an existing customer that's been with you for so long. You need to really show that customer some love and give them a better upgrade deal. You know what I'm saying? Throw them a bone, even a free phone. You know what? You've been with us for so long. We're gonna give you a free Moto G 2024 or 2025. You know what I'm saying? A budget friendly phone for free if you upgrade. Well, I can honestly say Metro did do it. Metro gave my boy the Moto G 2025 for 30 bucks for being with Metro for like 5 or 6 years. So they didn't give it to him for free, but they gave him a huge discount. The phone goes for 300 at Motorola.com, and Metro gave it to him for 29.99. So $29.99. And the phone came straight from Motorola because it didn't have no um Metro tramp stamps. So that's how I know it wasn't a Metro phone. It didn't have no Metro tramp stamps. Because all the Metro boxes says Metro by T-Mobile. So they got him from Motorola fully unlocked. Because it's fully unlocked when you buy from Motorola. They got my best friend that works with me, does security at McDonald's with me. Um, the one that I work for when he takes off. Um, they gave him the Moto G 2025 for 29.99 when its full price is $300. So Metro is leading in the right way. But I feel like me that I've been with them since 2020. I just seen my account for 5 years. Well, now 6 years because I started the service with them in January of 2020, January something, I think like January 15th. So we already past the 15th. So I've made 6 years with Metro. I feel like me, they should have where when I go and log into my account, they should have something where I get a nice discount on, upgrade, a nice discount on an upgrade. You want this phone, da da da. But for Metro, you really need to call customer care. You got to call customer care, let them know, look, I've been with you guys for so many years. I want this phone. What's the best price you guys could give me on it? Or what phone can you give me at a discounted price for being such a loyal customer? So basically, with Metro, that's what you got to do, guys. Sadly, you got to call him, and that's exactly what he did. He called them, like I told him to do. And look, Metro gave him an unlocked, fully unlocked Moto G 2025 for 29.99 for $30. So that's what you got to do. You got to call him. You know, if I wanted a discount on the phone and I wasn't using my 15 Pro, that's this basically what I would have to do. I would have to contact Metro and let them know how I've been, how I'm doing, and how many years I've been with them, and you know, and getting a better discount. But I feel you shouldn't have to do that though. That's what irks my nerves because I feel like you shouldn't have to do that with no carrier. They should be able to recognize your loyalty, and when you log into your online account, it should say, well, this is your discount for this. It's just like with postpaid. When you finish paying off your phone, what's the first thing they do? Oh, you could get this phone. As soon as I paid off my 15 Pro on my brother's account, what did T-Mobile do? Oh, you can get this phone, you can get that phone. It should be the same thing with prepaid. Huh? Same thing with prepaid. Definitely the same thing. So, like I said, Cricket and Metro are doing good things. Because like I said, I forgot that they gave that phone to my boy for $29. And then in a sense, and Metro and Cricket was, giving me a discount too. They said that in November I qualify for a no, I'm sorry. Yeah, in November of this year. In November I qualify for an upgrade deal of this year. And I just got Cricket back in December 16th. So in November, it's going to be 11 months. So they're not even waiting a whole year to give me a discount. They're giving me a discount after 11 months of being with Cricket. And that's what I feel like prepaid needs to be doing. They need to really think about their customers, their loyal customers that stay loyal to them. And they need to show the same loyalty back by giving you a good discount. And I'm sorry, guys. Rissy's over here barking at my brother. And my computer's pissing me off because when I don't look at the camera and notice the sensor and it turns my screen dark because I'm over here speed testing Cricket. But yeah, guys, so I mean, like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I'm trying to get these companies. That's why I talk about on these live streams about these things because trust me, these companies are paying attention. They are definitely paying attention. Like I said, they're definitely paying attention. So. What can I say? You know, my self marketing wearing my hat that says Alex Rawtech, paying with my Wells Fargo debit card, you know, is paying off. And the people that do subscribe when I tell them to subscribe, that want to, support the channel, the viewership. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody. I know sometimes I have a tendency of cursing, but I try not to curse. This whole live stream, I haven't even cursed once. And that's facts. So, like I said, right now, if you're a Cricket customer, check your email because you'll have a chance to win uh WrestleMania tickets. Yes, and I said tickets with an S, not one ticket, more than one ticket. WrestleMania tickets. Be one of the first customers from Cricket to win WrestleMania tickets. Let me see. Did I screenshot that with my 17? Let me see. Yeah, right here. Look, I'll turn on the screen just so I can show you guys this. That I'm not joking. It says thank you for entering. Hmm. And this is from Cricket. You see, I'm on the Cricket website. Boom. Cricket. It says thank you for your entry. See? I could win three tickets to WrestleMania, as you guys can see there. So I'm not bluffing. And I'm gonna show you guys the other screenshot. Hmm. Cricket. Enter for a chance to win a see? And what does it say right there? WrestleMania. So this WrestleMania. So if you have Cricket, go to your email and you probably received that email saying that you got a chance to win tickets to go to WrestleMania. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Cricket is giving back with WWE because I know WWE had to be part of this too. So why not, guys? If you're gonna get free tickets to go to WrestleMania, you know, never know. I mean, I have never won nothing, and I'm being serious. I entered to win the Chime titanium card, didn't win nothing. Last year, I had the money to buy it, to order one, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna order it because I'm gonna win one. I didn't win nothing. Looked through my email. They said they were gonna email people on the 15th. Guess what? I wasn't one of them. And it kind of pisses me off. Seriously, it really, really gets me mad because basically all my direct deposits are coming into Chime. So that's a lot of money going into that bank account. And the years that I've been with Chime since 2017. So I felt like, to be honest, I felt betrayed, to be honest, because how you not gonna send, claim me as a winner when I started with you guys in 2017. That's what my account says. Opened in 2017. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21. Hold on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 9 years. 9 years, almost a whole decade with Chime. And I didn't even win the debit card. I mean the Chime titanium card that Jason Momoa's been promoting all over. Of course, he's getting paid for that, but you get what I'm saying. Like he's been promoting that card, and I was kind of upset with Chime for that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was kind of upset. So as soon as I get my new debit card, because I got a new account from this fintech company, which is a bank. They're FDIC insured and all that. They're called Tab Bank, TAB Bank, and they have a debit card that gives you it's free, no deposit down or anything like that. Zero. I'm sorry, zero deposit to open, and it's called Tab. And Tab gives you unlimited 1% cash back on your purchases using the card. Sadly, online purchases do not qualify, but buying stuff. at stores and stuff like that, paying with the card at Walmart, McDonald's, Wendy's, everything that's, you're gonna tap the card or use Apple Pay, you're gonna use the physical card through Apple Pay, then you'll get the cash back. Okay. So I think, I'm gonna transfer my YouTube paycheck to Tap Bank because I seriously don't like the fact that, like I said, I felt like I should have won. I met the requirements from Chime, and I don't know who decides that, but they just didn't care. They was like, you know what? Whatever. Alex didn't win. He'll be all right. He will be okay. And no, I'm not all right. No, I won't be okay. Because I don't think that was cool at all. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of the customers that are loyal. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Same thing with the cell phone companies. Take care of your loyal customers on prepaid. Give them discounts. Give them better discounts. Try to do everything to keep them happy so they can stay with you for years. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though. Let me see. Chime. So you know they want me to do my taxes through Chime. I'm not doing no taxes through Chime. Talking about some. It's free. You see, so they didn't. I didn't receive no email. It said January 15th. We will send out emails. If you won, you'll get an email saying that you're a winner. And I received the email for January 15th, but it wasn't that I won anything. It says Monday, January 19th is a holiday, a bank holiday. Hey Alexander, just a heads up. The Monday, January 19th is a bank holiday. This means deposits will be delayed till the following business day. Chime Bank processes blah blah blah. Blah. See, so that's what I got on the 15th. Right now, reminding me that you know that the 19th was a bank holiday. That's all. It didn't say here you won your titanium check, credit card for being a loyal customer and for meeting the requirements. So I did all that for nothing, man. Seriously. I got my girl to sign up for Chime. I got my daughter to sign up for Chime. I got my other daughter to sign up for Chime. I got my son to sign up for Chime, thinking that I was going to win this titanium credit card, and I didn't win jack crap. So, it is what it is. Am I super upset? No. Does that mean that I'm going to take my direct deposit from my job away from Chime? No. It's just they backtrack on a lot of things that I didn't like. Like when Jason Momoa was promoting that titanium credit card from Chime. Um, he said, well, the term said that you would get 3% on revolving coded categories and 1% cash back unlimited on every other purchase. And then I guess that all has to do with corporate. Chime Corporate decided to switch it around and just give you 1.5% cash back in revolving categories and 0% cash back on nothing else. So, I'd rather use a debit card that gives me unlimited 1% cash back on purchases than using something that's limited. And then the 1.5% is on revolving quarter categories. So Chime is not doing what they need to do. And I need to talk about this on this live stream. Chime is a fintech company. It is mobile. You can't go to a brick and mortar location. So they fit right into this argument too. I feel like Chime needs to do better. To be completely honest, they need to do better. Like they're not doing better. Giving somebody a 1.5% category, revolving categories, and then on categories I can't really do nothing with. I'm not gonna curse, but I can't do jack crap with it. So it doesn't make any sense. Right now, the only place I'm getting cash back, 1.5% cash back is at Dollar General. So that's it. It says Dollar General, Dollar Tree, dollar stores. If I use my card to buy McDonald's, nothing. Nothing. No fast food restaurants, no regular restaurants. And then the other 3% is on paying cable bill and internet. So T-Mobile doesn't even qualify for that. So it's just crazy. Like the whole setup, I don't know who the hell they talked to, but it just wasn't a thing. It wasn't a great idea. It was not a great idea. They should have just kept it like they was. I got the screenshots. I had the screenshots last year, but of course I deleted them because there was like, no, the higher ups decided to change that. Well, they should have never changed nothing. They should have left it alone. 3% on revolving categories. Look, listen, Chime, if you see this live stream, please. 3% on revolving categories, meaning restaurants, fast food restaurants, okay? Restaurants in general, anything that's considered, I don't give a crap. Chinese restaurants, English restaurants, pizzeria, all of that goes under the same category, okay? And then when you're talking about mobile and internet, make sure that with people that are paying their team mobile bills and all that qualifies under the 3%, okay? And then 1.5% unlimited on everything else. And then that's an attractive credit card. Because if you're not going to do that, then my Chime card is just not going to be used. I'm gonna move all my money to that new bank that I got from Tab Bank because that's what it called, Tab Bank, and I'm gonna put all my money on Tab Bank. And I'm just being serious because 1% is better than nothing. I get 1% on every purchase. That's better than nothing. Because you could have, if you were gonna do that, 1.5% on revolving categories, you could have at least did 1% on everything else. But you guys are not even doing that. And this is a credit card, for goodness sakes. This ain't a debit card. The credit builder credit card is a credit card. It is not a debit card. So how you gonna put rules and stipulations, right? Because you got to be a Chime Plus member. A Chime Plus member means that you're gonna get higher yield. You're gonna get better perks. What better perks? What am I putting my direct deposit from work and YouTube into Chime if I don't see nothing that I like? It makes no sense, right? It really doesn't. The only thing that makes sense, the only reason why I'm not taking my direct deposit from my job away from you guys is because I like that to have that 3.25 annual interest yield because that's high. That's higher than any other bank that I got. So that's why. But if you guys didn't have that, trust me, my full direct deposit phone work and YouTube would be on a whole nother bank. I would stop using Chime because you can't do that, man. I'm sorry, you can't do that. And I'm surprised these other people that talk about credit card on YouTube is not talking about this. Like they should, these people got more subscribers than me. These freaking YouTubers that talk about credit cards got like 1.2 million subs, 3 million subs, 4 million subs. You guys need to start talking about the BS, man. Seriously. Scare the crap out of China. Make them switch the shit. Make them put it back to how it was. Because when Jason Momoa first started, when they came out with this new Chime Plus membership, and we're gonna pay 2 or 3 million to Jason Momoa, the guy that played Aquaman, to do this commercial. We're gonna say it's 3% cash back on revolving categories and 1.5% of cash back on everything else. And then the product launches and they want to renege on it. Nah, man. I think 3% is too much, sir. Bro, I'm using my own money. So what are you talking about? I'm using my own money. It's not your money, it's my money. So it's just crazy. It is really crazy. I'm upset with China I hate when anybody fools you. It's like clickbaiting. It's like clickbaiting. You know what? We're gonna trick them. We're gonna get Jason Momoa on this commercial, and we're gonna tell them it's a 3%. It should be 4% because you guys ain't got none to lose. We are using our own money. It's not like you guys are fronting the money. This ain't a secure credit card. This ain't, well, I put 3,000 and 3,000 in my credit limit and I gotta pay it every month. No. The Chime card is not a regular credit card. So therefore, if you want to compete with regular credit cards, you got to do something better than regular credit cards. Because to be honest, I'm about to just start using my freaking US bank credit card. Craps all over the Chime credit card. I get 5% on two categories that I choose every 90 days. So I chose mobile and restaurants. And restaurants means McDonald's, pizzerias, expensive restaurants, anything that's a restaurant, Chinese, everything. And then mobile means I pay T-Mobile, I pay Cricket, I pay Visible, I pay Metro, all that is 5% cash back. And then everything else, oh yeah, and then 3% on groceries, 3% on groceries, and then 2% on gas, and then 1% on everything else. And that's a secure credit card, so I need to pay it back. Time. So how you guys gonna compete with that? So I'm serious. I'm about to just pay off my US bank credit card and just use that for everyday purchases. Like use the same money that I'm gonna use to pay my T-Mobile bill. Boom. You know how much cash back that is? I pay 168. So let's just do the math right now. 0.05 times 168. That's $8.40 freaking cents that I'm losing for paying my T-Mobile business bill with Chime, with you guys. Okay. And that's not even it. Then I also pay my brother's T-Mobile bill. They pay what is it, 150? 120. 0.05 times 120. That's an extra $6 I'm losing. So right there, that's almost $17. Okay. So then Cricket, $55. All right. 0.05 times $2.75. Man, I would make monthly on all these bills, I would say like $50 a month on the freaking uh US bank credit card. And my US bank credit card has just been dusty because of Chime. Because I'm over here believing Chime. Yeah, man, we're gonna make no. I'm done, Chime. I am done. I am done. Done, 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 done. Seriously. Seriously. First of all, you guys smacked me in my face because I've been with you guys since 2017. You couldn't give me a measly metal card. On top of that, you reneged on the deal that you guys have first launched. That the terms and conditions I had a screenshot last year that showed you would get my bad. It was 5% on revolving categories and 1.5% on everything else. And then you guys said no, 5 cents per dollar, that's too much money. And 1.5 pennies on everything else, that's too much money. And you reneged on. So I'm done, man. I'm done. I am done. Done, 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 done. I'm gonna pay off my freaking with my next paycheck next Wednesday. I'm gonna fully pay off my uh US bank credit card. And next month I'm paying Metro, I'm paying T-Mobile, my T-Mobile business bill. I'm paying everything with that card. And I'm gonna make that extra $50 a month because it's not worth it. What's the whole point? Okay, my points are going up because it's showing that I'm paying my bills with Chime. Wow, my credit score is going up. I don't care no more. I don't care about my credit score going up anymore. I care about making money. And the best option to make money from is my US bank credit card. So sadly, Chime, after I pay that card off, I'm not, if I use you here and there to buy, I don't know, maybe McDonald's or some shit, then I'll do it. But other than that, all my bills from now on, my cable bill, because cable's even included under mobile, it says cable. I'll give 5% off. It says Verizon Files, Comcast, Dish, Direct TV. It even says the names under the category. So I'm done. I am done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Because to me, it's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. I come in here and put my direct deposit from work saying, you know what, I'm about to make mad cash back with this Chime credit card, and I don't make jack crap. For real, I don't. Jack crap. It makes no sense whatsoever. And that's just me being honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. You got to go where you're getting what you want. Nah, you know, stay with a bank that's not really showing you no type of loyalty. Because what loyalty is, Chime showing me by not giving me the credit card that I wanted and saying that I didn't win it, and then on top of that, um, not doing what they said they did, what they're saying they were gonna do. You know, give better cash back on the credit card. They're not even doing that. So what's the whole point of me staying? Why should I recommend it on YouTube? Why should I do anything? You know what I'm saying? They give you this piece of crap plastic one, right? This piece of crap plastic one that gives you you know, cash back on the revolving category. So this is what I think about this credit card. This is how serious I'm being. This ain't even going back in my wallet, to be completely honest. This ain't going back in my wallet. I'm not even joking. I hate being lied to. That's one thing I hate. Being lied to. Being lied to. If it really wasn't for the cash back that I get, I mean sorry, for the high yield savings that I got with you guys, all my direct deposits would be out of China. Not even joking. All of them would be out of China. Not even joking. This is what I think about this piece of crap plastic card. It's pretty hard to break though. You gonna lie. You gotta bend this crap like 1,000 times in order to get it to break. Oh no, there we go. This is what I think about this brand new piece of crap chime card that you give somebody for being loyal after 7 years. And this is the one that I'm gonna be spending all my money on from now on. My US Bank Cash Plus Rewards credit card. US Bank Cash Plus Rewards credit card. This is the one that I'm gonna be using from now on. So yeah, you guys basically try and screwed yourself. You didn't screw me. You screwed yourself. Because like I said, I despise liars. That's one thing I hate is when people lie. They lie just to get you to sign up for a service they're not planning to give you in the first place. So guess what? Not using that piece of crap no more. And yep, I know this is the first time you guys see me break a credit card on a live stream, but I don't care. Chime really pissed me off with all their lies, paying Jason Momoa all this money for what? Getting me to have a Chime Plus for what? What? What am I getting out of it? I made so far since I got that the Chime Plus account with this credit card that I got it the other I think it was in November they sent it to me. From November in the last 90 days, all I have made is $14.50, which I can show you guys. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing. You feel me? That ain't nothing. I'll make 14 more than $14 freaking doing my mom's bill and my bill from T-Mobile on US Bank. Like I said, 168. Hold on, I said 850, yeah, $8.50. So that's hold on. 168. Hold on. 0.05 times 168. That's $8.40. Okay. 840. Then 0.05 times 120. That's $6 right there. So that's 6 plus 8.40. So that's $14.40 right there of two payments. Just paying my bill and my mom's and my brother's bill. So again, you're out of here. Um, time. I ain't got time to wait to get freaking $14 after 3 months. After 3 months, that's just ridiculous. Because I'm serious. I didn't get the cash back right away. I got the cash back now. So they don't even know how to do cash back because they don't even give you the cash back right away. They give you the cash back after like 30 or 30 days. You feel me? It's not like my Bank of America credit card that I got, cash rewards credit card that I can soon as the payment is finalized, I get the cash back. I get the cash back. It's right there in my account. I could use it to pay my card. I could add it to my checking account. I could add it to my savings account. So it's just crazy, man. Like I said, I don't want your piece of crap credit card, Chime. It'll stay on virtual version on my freaking phone, but I don't need this piece of crap plastic card. All these cards should have been metal. That's the least thing you could have done. And then you want to charge somebody $50 for a metal card when before that used to be free if you met requirements. If you use your card more than 8 times a month, you would get the metal card. And as long as you had a direct deposit. And right now I'm meeting all the damn requirements and nothing. No metal card, no better cash back. So I'm just done. I'm just done. Like I said, guys, I'm fed up with a lot of BS. 2026, I'm not taking BS from nobody. Whether it's a bank, a credit card, I don't give a crap. I will break that crap on a live stream like you see me break my Chime card. Because I'm tired of these assholes lying. Seriously. Getting you to switch everything to their bank to then feed you BS. Oh yeah, man, yeah, man. Hey, you're gonna get this metal card and blah blah blah. Yeah, sure, it's metal. I just broke that crap in half. So let me show Chime something real quick on this live stream. Let me show Chime something real quick on this live stream. And then Chime charges you $50 for a replacement. For a replacement. Okay. For replacing the metal card. So instead of sending them to you for free, right? And then if you lose it, you pay $50. No. They want to charge you $50, and then every time you lose it, you pay $50. So let me show Chime something. Chime, look, this is Step Bank. This is a credit card. It's a black credit card. It's metal. It has nothing in the back but just my name. You see, it's a metal credit card. This was free when I signed up for Step Bank back black account. Okay, so what that mean? If I lose it, I pay $50. I have had this card already for 2 years. Haven't lost it. Metal, not plastic. Okay. This one is from what is it? Credit AI. This helps you build credit. This has helped me build my credit more than Chime. This reported that I have a 2,000 credit limit, which I do, but it's not usable. This works that you put your direct deposit in there, right? Or you put money in here, you use it, and they report the 2,000 they gave you as a credit limit that you can't touch because you can't touch because you're going to be using your own money like you do with Chime, but they're going to report 2,000. This made my FICO score go up by 100 points. So they reported to the credit bureaus that I only used $25 out of $2,000. There you go. And this is metal too. You hear it? It's metal. You can see it's metal and it has a unicorn, which I think is cool. And then we got my Chime card. Now this one does have the my card number in the back. That's why I didn't flip it over. But then we got my Chime card, titanium, just like the one that they're promoting free. And guess what? If I lose this one, which is this is a debit slash credit card. You see it in the back. It says debit flex. There you go, debit flex. But this is a debit slash credit card. And if I lose this one, Chime will send me one for free. And you see, titanium. See, just dropped it on the floor. You guys hear it? Yeah, it is titanium. So Chime is trying to charge me $50 for this when I got this free, and this free. And Chime is trying to charge me money for the metal version of the Chime card when that should be included because they say that you got to have a minimum $200 deposit. And from my job, all I've been getting is $850 deposits. So I don't understand how um I don't meet the requirements. They have it for free when all they want is 200 and I'm getting paid 850. So that just, it just blows my mind on how Chime likes to lie. You know what I'm saying? And then since, everything in the United States is subject to change, you know, these requirements are subject to change. That's how these corporations get away with cheating us, basically. They get away with it. They get away with cheating us because they could be like, well, oh my God, well, they know that terms and conditions are subject to change, and he still decided to sign up for the card, so it's not my fault that he got the card in plastic and blah, blah. So that's how they get away with this, man. Their whole BS of, that's one thing I like about China. In China, if they would have done that, I could have sued them right now without a lawyer. Without a lawyer, I could have sued China. Because in China, everything has to be like it is. You can't say terms and conditions are subject to change. Because no, they need to say the same. In China, if a piece of candy on the wrapper shows, like the box shows that the candies are supposed to be this size, they gotta be the same exact size. Not like in the US, it'll clickbait you and it'll show you a big piece of candy. And when you open up the box, they're little pieces of candy this big. You can't do that. You'll get sued. You guys can look it up on YouTube if you don't believe me. It's easy. Look it up on. It's called consumer laws. They got consumer laws, and in Jersey they do have. In United States they do have consumer laws, but they're not as strict. So if they were as strict, trust me, Chime would be in a straight line. In a straight line, they would be like, no, 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 you're right, you're right. Hey, we promised 5%. We're going to give you 5%. We're going to send you this card for free. So, like I said, guys, I'm not taking it, especially when I'm loyal. You know what I'm saying? I've been loyal to I had Bank of America since since I was 18 years old, and I'm 43. I had Chase since I was 20 years old, and I'm 43. I had freaking these, you know, Chime, because I said I was going to curse. Chime since 2017. In 2017, I was 36. Since I was 36 years old, and I'm 43, about to be 44. So for 9 years, I have been faithful to Chime. And where's that loyalty go? Nowhere. Nowhere. Because I bet you people that haven't even been with Chime as long as I have sat here and won the damn credit card with no issues. Just, oh, you're a winner. You're a lucky winner of the titanium credit card that you see Jason Momoa showing. We see Jason Momoa showing. So I'm done, guys. Seriously, I'm done with all this BS. A bank doesn't know how to treat me, you'll lose me as a customer. And the story. Money talks, BS walks. Money doesn't grow on trees. I dealt with a rude customer today at McDonald's, talking mad junk to me. It's crazy. You do your job and people don't want you to do your job. I don't care. I don't care if she ever comes back. I didn't curse at her though. She started cursing at me and started talking all this dumb stuff, and you know, I just ignored her. I'm like, ma'am, I'm doing my job. Ma'am, I'm doing my job. Ma'am, I'm doing my job. Okay. I'm not gonna stoop to the level of, you know, your stupidity that you're in right now. I'm gonna let you crash out by yourself. You're not gonna get me to crash out with you. So I'm just like, like the meme. You know how the meme, you have memes on your phone that has like a straight face, like, just Is whatever like that. Like I just don't have a care. I don't have care. I don't have a care for people crashing out at McDonald's over barbecue sauce, over honey mustard, and all this nonsense that they crash out about. Nothing serious. They're not crashing out because they just lost their mom, their dad, their brother, their best friend. They're crashing out because McDonald's is closed from 1:40 till 3 o'clock in the afternoon because of the kids come out of school. No. Then they want to say, "Oh, these effing kids, f these kids," and the no. It makes me want to say, in reality, I can't say it, but it makes me want to say, "F you." You come here once in a blue. These kids are here every day spending money, and they're the reason why I have a job. If it wasn't for these kids, I wouldn't have a job. That's what I told the last chick without cursing at her. I'm like, look, don't say F these kids. Don't disrespect my customers because they're here every day. You come here every other, once a month or something. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to eat this processed food. Okay, then shut up. Told her just like that. Just shut up then. Seriously, I'm not being disrespectful. You don't got to be all loud. Just shut up then. You don't got to come to this McDonald's if you don't want to because you hate the kids. If it wasn't for these kids, I wouldn't have a job. So they're welcome to come to McDonald's as much as they want because they spend way more money than you do coming in here and just buying some freaking coffee and leaving and talking junk about the kids, man. Tell you, man, I can't say what I really want to say. You know, you know, I'm telling you, being a security officer is not for everybody, guys. I'm telling you that right now. It's not for everybody. The verbal abuse you got to deal with is insane. It's technically insane. The verbal abuse you gotta take and the amount of disrespect you get. You know what I'm saying? And I was actually praying at McDonald's. I'm like, God, help me, let me have a good day. And I did because she didn't piss me off. I just ignored her. I was in shock, guys, because usually last year I was snapping back at customers. We were going head to head. I'm dead serious. I would crash out on them too. I would be like, yo, you don't know the amount of stress I got on me. Leave me the F alone. Da, da, da. And now I just ignored them. I said for 2026, I'm just gonna ignore them. You still work at I'm still at McDonald's, bro. Latrell. I'm still at McDonald's. So, like I said, these people just want to crash out on me. F you, you fake rent a cop, you da 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 da. And I'm go ahead. Oh yeah, you still gotta go though. Keep it moving. You still gotta go. You still gotta go. You still gotta go. You can still gotta go. Because if I call the cops and I say you're trespassing, you're gonna go straight to jail. So just move it. Keep it moving. Go somewhere else. Go crash out in your car by yourself. And that's all I do, guys. That's why I told you guys that when I do these live stream is to release stress from work. That's personal. That's my personal life. Work is my personal life. And I use YouTube to release some of that stress. Because imagine all the hell that I gotta go through. Seriously. Seriously. There be a lot of Karens coming to McDonald's. I will say that. They're Karens. They are Karens. Because when you wanna flip off and say you're gonna beat the crap out of the cashier over a barbecue sauce, you are a Karen. You are a Karen. And you're also a Ken. Because now the word for dudes is a Ken. Like there was a Ken recently last Friday when I went to work that I did the 12, 13 hour shift. Yeah, 13-hour shift. There was a Ken that was flipping off over barbecue over honey. I'm like, bro, they gave you the honey you paid for. No, what the F you're talking about, bro? I don't even know why the F you're co-signing. And his boy was embarrassed. His friend left him. This was a white dude. And he was chilling with a black dude. And the black dude acted more proper and more respectful than he did. And he just stepped off. He was by the door. And the dude was just crashing out on me. The Ken was just and I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm like, sir, you still gotta go. And if you don't like it, don't come here no more. Because he was really disrespectful to the manager. He called her effing B and just crashed it out on her over honey. Just crashing out on her. So I stepped in. I'm like, bro, we gotta calm down. You seriously gotta calm down. You taking stuff too far. You are taking stuff way too far. Way too far. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a call from T-Mobile tech support. Give me a second. Hello. Oh, it's going good. The Seagull's going good. It's going good. No, no, that one's working great. That one, like this one, let me change the pin to it. It lets me change the Wi-Fi name right through the Inseego app. The other one wouldn't even connect to the Inseego app. This one did. So everything's working perfectly fine. Yeah, one question. Is the 2.5 gigahertz and the 5 gigahertz band like together or like merged? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, because that was a question that people were asking me if if they were both connected to the same. I got you. So the yeah.
Because it is supposed to be designated for like cameras. I do see a lot of times.
Hmm.
It just depends on what how your devices run. I've seen people using 5 gigahertz for their alarm systems. Some people use 2.4 for printers and stuff. It just depends on how you're connecting. Once
Hmm.
you are able to see which one works better.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you so much for following up. Appreciate it.
Of course, sir. You have a great rest of your day, and thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome. All
Bye.
right. Bye bye. See, she was super nice. That was tech support from T-Mobile 5G for business home internet, and she was super nice. She followed up to make sure it was working fine. But yeah, guys, like I said, man, people just be crashing. Telling you guys, I got stories for days. I got one that was last week that was so mad at me because she couldn't come in because we were at the max inside. We had like 30 people and they were all around the cash register, so she couldn't even go inside. And she was like, F you. Da, da. She put her middle finger through every window at McDonald's so I could see her walking away with the middle finger, hitting the screen with the middle finger. Like, I don't get what people get out of that. The kids were laughing at her. The high school kids were laughing at her, and I was laughing at her too. That's probably what got her even mad. But you're not going to take me out of character. You're not going to piss me off. You're going to piss yourself off because, like I said, I'm not going to stoop to your level of ignorancy and go combat with you like I did last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the same Alex that I was last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and crash out on, make people pull me out of character, basically. You know what I'm saying? I recently did crash out on Amazon, but then I apologized to the lady and she apologized back to me because um I bought boxers. I'm wearing boxer briefs now because they're like more comfortable than regular boxers. Now that I'm older, I like, boxer briefs. So the company that I bought them from on Amazon shipped them. They're sold by such Dutch company and they're shipped by Amazon. So I bought those boxers and only four of them were a size medium and the other they were a 10 pack and the other six were a size small. So I'm like, what kind of idiot mother lover? I was going crazy. Freaking, I picked the size medium, didn't I, Miss? Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Mr. Fabris. You picked Miss. Okay, so why medium is size 32 to 34, right? Yes, sir. You're right. So why did they give me small? Small is from size 28 to 30. That this doesn't. She was like, "Yes, sir. All I could do is refund you. We can't ask for the boxers back because you already wore four of them. So of course you're gonna get to keep them. I guess give the other six to your son." And I just went ballistic. I just crashed out on her. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was so mad. And I just crashed out on her. And then I was apologizing. She gave me the refund for the boxers, which there was like $36. She gave me the $36 back. She added it back to my card, to my credit card, and I apologized to her because I usually don't crash out on Amazon reps. I really don't. I get along with all of them. They're nice. Even the ones that are in the Philippines, like her, they're really nice. So I was like, no, I don't blame you for giving me an attitude. I was crashing out on you. She was like, I know, sir, I know. But I was supposed to try to diffuse the situation. And I was, because I was telling you that you didn't have to pay for them, but you were still upset. I'm like, yeah, because I want to wear the boxers. I gotta wash clothes. My other boxers are dirty right now. I put in the wash and I went to wear one of these boxers and the tag in the back says small, 28 to 30. I'm a 32 to 34. Like, what the hell? But I apologized to her. She apologized to me, and that was it. But yeah, it's just, I crash out because I deal with so much stress at work with these rude customers. So, I don't let them stress me out like that, but that stays in my head for the rest of the day. I mean, look at the deity that I told you guys that cursed me out. The dude cursed me out last Friday, it's almost a week ago, and you don't forget them things. You don't. Even if you're laughing, and I was upset. He gave me a migraine. Like, that's why I'm not gonna forget, because he gave me a migraine. Because these people would really make you want to put your hands on them, and you can't. So you gotta your program. Look, when you're when you're taking the classes to be a security officer to get your license, you are taught to diffuse situations. And they even test you on it. What are you going to do in this situation? Walk away. What are you going to do in this situation? Calm them down. You know what I'm saying? So you taught that. So I'm not the person that loves to fight. I'm that serious. Every time I fought was because of somebody hated me first. But I never punched somebody in the face first. Never. That's never happened. Somebody always got to touch me in order for me to react. So, thank God nobody has tested me like that at McDonald's, to be honest, because I think I would snap. So, good thing they haven't put their hands on me, because, you got the right to defend yourself. You can take all the training you want to be a security officer, but the real time comes when you're right there in the heat of the moment. And the way he was being so disrespectful to the manager, I'm telling you, if I would have been a regular customer that didn't have nothing to lose, I'd be like, and he would have went to sleep, or you was on the floor. But since I'm not a regular customer, I am a security officer. I have to diffuse the whole situation. So that's what I did. Ken went home crying and complaining about not getting extra honey, and that's a fact. So, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Yep, 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 yep. Like I said, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. We're at 53,600. Really do appreciate you guys. Seriously, really do. Your boy Alex Rawtalk appreciates you. But yeah, so you know, I'm still thinking about you know the chime card, because it's just crazy, to have to pay $50. Like, who the hell's bright idea was that? 50 freaking dollars for a card. It's just crazy. It really is crazy. I'm gonna pay $50 for a credit card when it should be sent free, and if I lose it, I'll pay $50. Like my other cards. Well, the other one's completely free. Credit AI is free. They'll send you another metal credit card for free. I lost mine once, and I have had Credit AI already for like 3 years. So I don't know, guys. This is a tech channel. Fintech companies are part of tech because they don't have brick and mortar locations. They're not Wells Fargo. They're not Bank of America. They're not Chase. They're not PNC Bank. They're not M&T Bank. There are small banks that are based off online, and that's part of tech too. So I might do one of these live streams telling you guys which fintech banks are best, which one helps you build credit, which one doesn't help you build credit. Now, does Chime help you build credit? Yes, they did, because Before I started using um freaking Credit AI the way I'm using it right now. I got my Amazon direct deposit check. My check goes to that to them. Okay. So anyway, um Chime has helped me build credit. It does report to the credit bureaus, and my FICO score because of Chime went from being at 250 all the way up to 500. So, that is a big increase in FICO score. So if you want to build credit fast, I would say Chime is the way to go. I'm upset with them, but they're not garbage. I never said that they were garbage. I'm saying they should have treated me better personally. Said, okay, well, this guy brought his direct deposit from his job. He brought his direct deposit from YouTube. Let's just give him the damn credit card. Not make me pay for it. The metal titanium card is what I'm talking about. Hey, Alex, I saw you showed Sneed US mobile review after 30 gigs of data at Dark Star Epic for Cricket Steel for hold on. I guess for the win. Oh yeah, Cricket for the win all the way, bro. Cricket for the win all the way. US mobile is just dumpster fire garbage. I'm serious. They're dumpster fire garbage. Because see now you got me into the US mobile. Okay, so US Mobile bragged so much about this Dark Star network plan when they came out with it in 2024. In 2024, they were bragging so much unlimited hotspot, unlimited data, and now Sneeta's not the only one that's in data prison, and data repository. I'm trying to use a big word. Date, in other words, data prison. There's other smaller YouTubers that are testing US Mobile and they're in data prison, which to me is just crazy. It's just beyond me. So right now, let's see how many gigs I have used with Cricket. Let me log into my Cricket account, and we'll see how many gigs I have used with Cricket. Cricket, and like I said, the Cricket, my Cricket referral code is in the community tab. Save $25 on your second month of service. Okay, on your second month of service. So after 60 days count, you get $25 off your bill, which I think is great. So anyway, let's go here. No, I have used with Cricket, I have used 68.50 gigs. And you'll see right there it says Supreme Plan. You see? 68.50 gigs on the Supreme Plan. Okay. And now, after using all that data, we are going to do a speed test. So I'm going to show you guys what kind of speeds I'm getting on Cricket. The Cricket Nation. Let's see. That ping was kind of high, 75 ping. That was kind of high. 108 over 108 over 29.0. But you got to remember, I have a tower down right now in this area. Remember, I had told you guys. So that's to show you the priority difference between the other plan that I had, the $35 plan, before I switched it to the Supreme plan. Remember, around this time, I would only get like 25 megs down and like 10 up. So 108 over 29, I will take that because this has a higher priority on the network, the Supreme plan. So, like I said, the tower is down, and that's why you see these type of speeds. But I'm gonna try to airplane mode it. Oh shoot, guys. See, I'm airplane moding my iPhone 15 Pro, baby, 15 Pro. There we go. There we go. And we're on a boost server. Oh shit, what a boot server. Okay, so after airplane moding the phone, yeah, that tower being down is serious. It's really serious. But we're not getting bad speeds though. You know what I'm saying? It's not tanking, but the AT&T tower being down is really affecting, the speeds. Because right now, if the tower wasn't down, I'll be getting like 300 down. Seriously, like 300, 300 and something down. Now we got a 25 ping, even lower. See, we got a 25 ping, and because of the tower being down, even with a great ping of 25, and we got what? A 9 jitter. Let me see. We're not getting throttled speeds, and now we're gonna go to fast.com because I do have video management turned off. So come on, bro. You guys can't see it, but I'm getting like 330 down. I'm sorry, 130 down. There we go. And it with 150, 140. There we go. 130, 120. Oh my god, it timed out. It's taking so long. 100 down on fast.com. So excellent speeds. Excellent speeds for, what it is. The tower, like I said, the tower being down, definitely an issue. Definitely an issue. But look, now it's going faster. It was giving me like 200 down, but then it went down to 140 something. Mm. This morning it was giving me over 600, and I can show you that. Let me go to results. I'm gonna show you guys what they were giving me. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Here we go. 663 over 79. Oh no, that was Metro. Hold on. I'm looking for Cricket. Cricket. That's Metro. Here we go. Cricket. See? AT&T. It shows AT&T, but this is Cricket. I was getting in the morning 442 over 59.9. But I also got 600. I'm looking for it right here. Here we go. What the hell? How come? Dummy. What are you doing? Hold on, guys, because I'm looking for the speed test. Right here, 609. That was Metro. Metro gives me killer speeds too, even though I used like almost 100 gigs. Hold on, 604. Yep, see right here. This was Cricket right here, and I'm getting 604 over 47.1. See, 604 over 47.1, and this was Cricket. So that's what I'm saying. Cricket gets great speeds, you know. Right now with the congestion and it's peak time. Peak time is till 9 o'clock at night, like I told you guys before. But you guys seen I used like 65 gigs or 77 gigs, and I'm still getting good speeds from Cricket. See? Oh, now it went up. Okay, Cricket. Cricket was like, hold up, bro. Don't count us out yet. So here we go. See? Getting 271 over 34, 36, 40. It's gonna give me 40, 40, 40, 40. Okay. So we got 271 over 38.9. See? This proves that Cricket is way better than piece of crap US Mobile. And of course, Cricket is owned by AT&T, so of course it's going to have a better you're going to have a better network experience than the fake Dark Star. This is the Green Star network, baby. The Green Star network. So as you guys can see, 271 over 38, way better than piece of crap. So now we're gonna switch over. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna turn on my Metro line, and we're gonna do a Metro by T-Mobile speed test, and we're gonna go into the app, and I'm gonna show you how much data I have used with Metro by T-Mobile, which has been a lot. Oh no, what? Oh, it reset. My bad. It reset. Is the 21st. It's the 22nd. So my internet already refreshed on Metro. Man, I was really trying to show you that, guys. Jesus. Now, let me see. I'm gonna log into my Metro account, which I know it reset. Definitely reset. Let me see. I like how cool the Metro app looks. It looks like an explosion. Yeah, see? 0 gigs used. See? It says 0 gigs used. And I pay $35 a month. So I got HD streaming plus unlimited talk, text, and data. But anyway, let's just do a speed test regardless. Let's do a speed test regardless. See what we get. Come on, bro. You guys need to leave me alone. Damn, hold up. What the hell's going on? I gotta check something. Okay, business is getting over 400. So why is Metro at 65? Let me find out. T-Mobile started how you call that? Network slicing Metro on the $25 plan. Wow. It definitely looks that way. Let me airplane mode it real fast. Because I'm getting 429 over 91.2 on T-Mobile Business, and on Metro I'm only getting like 60 something megs. That's crazy. So I just airplane moded it to see. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I'm getting over 100. Over 200. 217 over 44. And this is Metro by T-Mobile's $25 plan, guys. The $25 plan on the 15 Pro. The iPhone 15 Pro. Pro, baby, Pro. But I just didn't want this plastic piece of crap credit card, guys. That's the honest truth why I broke it. I'm still gonna end up paying that damn $50 and getting that titanium one from freaking Chime. I just deserve it for free, but know. I might call customer care, to be honest, and have a long talk with them. Like, well, I need you guys as a one-time courtesy, Jesus, because this is crazy. Charging somebody $50. Man, you guys see all the direct deposits that I got coming into this bank? If I didn't have that, if I didn't have credit AI for my how you call that? For my other bank account. I mean, sorry for my freaking what's that called? My Amazon account. The direct deposit would have probably been in Chime too. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and cut this up in pieces with that super hard, what you call that? Scissors I got, bro. So it's just frustration of that plastic piece of crap. Mm. But yeah, guys, I'm starving now. I ate something at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I feel I don't want to get a migraine, so I'm about to go get some Chinese food or something. So, guys, I will definitely do a live stream tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. You know, I got Saturday and Sunday off. This is probably going to be a longer weekend for me too, because it's supposed to snow really bad on Sunday and Monday over here in Jersey. So the kids are not going to have school, and if the kids don't have school, then I don't work. So most likely, I'm not going to be working either Monday or Tuesday, and I'll be back at work on Wednesday. So I'm gonna have a straight 4 days off. Seriously, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I'm gonna have a whole straight 4 days off. So you already know I'm gonna be live streaming for those full days. You know, do long live streams if I eat early enough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, I want to say take care. God bless and be safe. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. Curse out chime. Yo, you guys are off the hook, Booker. You guys like it when I curse out these companies and stuff. Seriously, because this is crazy, guys. This is really, really, really crazy. Really, really, really crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They definitely, definitely. But like I said, I recommend Chime, guys. I got my Chime referral code too in the what's that called? In the community tab, just in case you guys are interested. And if you're interested in trying out cricket, then go to the community tab, baby. The community tab and try out cricket. Way better if you really want to leave piece of crap fake dark star and go to the Green Star Network. Definitely try out cricket. I tell you guys. I want to steer you guys in the wrong direction, guys. Cricket is 1,000 times better than US mobile when it comes to the network and the speeds and all that. But I want to say take care, God bless and be safe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you show some love too to Sneed Mobile Tech, the homie Carlos as Tech, Latrell Jennings that was in here earlier. OG Tech, even though I know I'm gonna see a message after this live stream, like, yo, man, I missed your live stream again. Yeah. I know we're on two different time zones. You know, most of you guys are on the West Coast or Midwest, and I'm in the East Coast. But yeah, Little Mac and JTV, Alex, Raw Audio, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, guys. You already. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. Keep subscribing, keep liking, and I'm gonna keep pushing out this content, baby. I might go freeze my buns off to get you guys millimeter wave speeds on a video. You know what I'm saying? If it would have been early, I would have called my cousin, like, yo, let's go get something to eat over here, where I know, AT&T gets great speeds. Matter of fact, let me see if he'll go to the mall. I'm trying to convince him. Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna end this before it gets later because the mall closes at 9. All right, guys. You already, and thank you for watching.